Well, a Nintendo Direct was just announced, and it wasn't a General Direct or a Mini Direct, it was a Mini Direct Partner Showcase, and well, the response has been exactly what you expected from idiots on Twitter. That's why I and many others say Twitter's not a real place, because it's not. It's a place where ideas go to die and civilization goes to die as well, and idiots go to speak. But taking advantage of the Direct literally just being announced, I decided, I didn't decide, I already had the idea, but I was like, well, let's wait until they actually announce or anything to talk about what are the differences, so that it's out in the wild yet, because I've seen a lot of people not really know the differences, even supposed insiders, and I put that in quotations sometimes, insiders and journalists, not journalists, I haven't seen journalists say that, maybe because I haven't been following too many journalists, but anyway, insiders not knowing the differences of what makes a partner, what the differences are between a Nintendo Direct period, a Direct Mini, and a Direct Mini Partner Showcase like the one we're having tomorrow. So, I'm the Legend of the S, and let's talk about this, boys and girls. Okay, so first things first. What are the major differences between all three of these Directs? Let's start off with the easiest one to talk about, that is the Partner Showcase Mini. Partner Showcase Minis are simply that. They're the Nintendo Directs that completely focus on third-party games. Now, that doesn't mean that a third-party game, that a game with a Nintendo IP can't show up. Age of Calamity, if I'm not mistaken, did show up in one of these partner showcases. However, a partner showcase focused on third parties because that was made by a third-party studio, Koei Tecmo. It's a Nintendo IP, but Koei Tecmo shows up. For example, tomorrow or today, whenever you're watching this, or maybe you already know what I'm talking about, in this Direct Mini, we could easily see, say, Advance Wars. It's a Nintendo IP, but it's being made by WayForward. We could see, I don't know, F-Zero made by Sega again, or Star Fox made by, I don't know, Platinum Games or whatever, and they still show up. Those are first-party IPs, but being made by a third party. For example, tomorrow, we could see Bayonetta 3, a Nintendo game owned by Nintendo, for all intents and purposes, a first-party game, but, you know, it really was just a partner, it's made by Platinum Games, who is not a Nintendo owned company. We could also see Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle, a Nintendo game, first party IP. It's fucking Mario. It's not fucking Mario, it's Mario, but it is being made by Ubisoft, a third party company. Now, that is what a partner showcase mini is. And this one is, I think, the clearest one of them all. But also, it goes in line with what the Mini is. Because Minis, the difference between this and Minis is simple. Minis will have first-party games, or games being made by first-party studios. For example, in this Mini Direct, we will not be seeing Mario Strikers DLC or Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Why? Next Level Games and Monolith Soft are Nintendo studios. They work just for, they're Nintendo first party. They're period. There's nothing else to talk about. They're Nintendo first party studios. For example, if we had combined every single showcase that we had from the partner showcases in 2020, and we added Xenoblade Chronicles and the Isle of Armor DLC, we would have gotten basically the Nintendo Mini Direct from March. Because that's what the Mini Direct in March was. If you removed the Xenoblade Definitive Edition opener, the Isle of Armor closer, and Clubhouse Games in the middle, we would be getting a partner showcase. So a Mini is just a Nintendo Direct with no major reveals, and that's exactly what the general Directs are. Directs with big reveals at the beginning, at the end, and sometimes even in the middle. For example, in February we got the last Nintendo Direct General, and what do we get? We got Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition being revealed. We got what was it? Mario Strikers being revealed. Switch ports being revealed. No, wait, I was talking. Wait, it wasn't Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. It was Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I think. Anyway, I don't know exactly what I said. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Strikers, Switch Sports, and 3 Hopes. If we remove any, I mean, obviously this one in February is harder to remove anything and say, look, it's a direct mini, because you have to remove a lot of stuff, because Strikers, Sports, all 3 Hopes, and Xenoblade 3, all of them could have been openers or closers, and being in the middle, they were all interchangeable. So yeah, that really would not make a difference. But in February, for example, not February, for September 2019, there was only 2 major announcements, one in the beginning, one in the end, as far as I remember. Please correct me if I'm wrong, which were Overwatch coming to Switch and Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. If you remove these 2, actually, if you remove Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, it already is. No, that was 2019. It already is a partner showcase or a mini. I don't think. Oh no, there was there? Oh, there was Animal Crossing there. Sorry, Animal Crossing was there, so I guess it was a mini. It's basically a mini. But if you removed Animal Crossing and any other like little tidbit of Nintendo, like here's the next Smash character when it's coming and stuff like that, because I don't have the list right now of everything that was announced in that Nintendo Direct. It was a partner showcase. You see what I mean? Even with the reveal of Overwatch. So yeah, now I'll just say right now, why is it that Nintendo right now is releasing a partner showcase mini instead of a mini direct or a general direct? In my opinion, it's quite simple. And this part will only be for the next hours, for the next day. And it is this. This year, Nintendo didn't find the need to have a general direct. Why? Given the fact that we're getting this so late in June, and everything that happened this month, I'm having a feeling of 2 things. First, I do think we're going to be seeing new hardware relatively soon. Not relatively soon as I mean by the end of January, okay? So 6 months. It's soon-ish. It's soon, but not very soon, not super soon, not soon-ish. It's relatively soon as in the grand scheme of things. You could say 6 months is a while, but you know, we're already going into the 7th month of 2020. We're going to be 2022. We're going to be waiting less than half a year for it, and I do mean by the end of January as the latest point I could see new hardware, be it Pro, Switch 2, Switch Lite OLED. I do think we're going to be seeing it relatively soon. In the grand scheme of things, 6 months tops of when we will see it. I also think that without E3 and with the delay of Breath of the Wild 2, Nintendo didn't feel the need to do a general direct where they reveal everything for next year, but they still wanted to give third parties a big announcements. I think here we're going to be seeing Sonic Frontiers, the Persona games. There's been rumors and speculation about a big game from 2018 coming to the Switch, a multi-platform that released late in 2018, and the list is not that big. I think it's like God of War, not God of War. Well, technically speaking, God of War, but it's like Red Dead Redemption and Nier Automata are like the only 2 games that have come out in that time period that are multi-platform. They're not on Switch, or maybe. So it'll be interesting to say the least about this. So yeah, to make a long video short, too long didn't read for, or too long didn't watch for anyone. Mini partner showcases, just third parties. It could include Nintendo IPs as long as they're made by a third-party studio. A studio, not anything that's made by a non-owned Nintendo studio can be in these. Minis include those games made by Nintendo studios and Nintendo IPs. There are not new reveals, because again, a definitive edition, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition and Isle of Armor were a part of the mini, and the general direct is just a direct with big announcements from first-party studios. For example, March 2020 could have been a general direct had Definitive Edition, Xenoblade Definitive Edition and Isle of Armor not been revealed before then. But because they were known quantities, they didn't count. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I've been the Legend of DS. Join me tomorrow for the live reaction to for this mini showcase. I won't say it will be, no matter what, it will be live on Twitch and then will be posted onto YouTube. I won't say if it will have a camera recording will be with my ugly ass face on screen, because god damn it, my PC fucking sucks lately. And today, for example, I didn't stream because my thing was not reading my USB docket, so that's fun. But anyway, thank you for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Tell me in the comment section, what do you think we'll be seeing tomorrow in the mini direct partner showcase? Or if you're watching this from the future, tell me how did you enjoy it. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye everyone.